Alrighty. I think we're good. Just getting some technical stuff squared away, making sure everything is working properly. All my different outlets, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'm sick as hell right now, Loki. Allergies are killing me. Allergies are being very, very annoying. But we will try our best to make it through today's game. While slightly under the weather. Okay. We're not gonna use streams. We're gonna use just regular old other app that I will not disclose in case that gets taken down. I gotta plug my AirPods in because we're gonna be using those. So another big game today. Big divisional matchup against the Texas Rangers. That was almost a disaster. I don't need the headphones. I don't need these. Unless there's an aux on here. Is there an aux? I don't even know there's an aux on this thing. There is. Oh, let's go. That's actually perfect then. I don't need to use my AirPods. But of course, the microphone is still going to be used. So the Mariners with another huge win last night over the Texas Rangers to win the series and trying to go for the sweep this afternoon. Mariners won 9-2. Cal Raleigh homered in back-to-back games. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be here to stream it for you guys, but I was watching. And yeah, first pitch should be in about 3-ish minutes. And looking to get that series sweep against a big division rival. I'm a little sick, so I'm gonna try and power through this. Got the sniffles. But we're still here nonetheless. I got water just in case. And yeah. Mariners rocking the Sunday creams tonight. That's why I'm wearing the royal blue hat. That's also the hat the Mariners will be wearing on the field today. And I got the J-Rod shirt. Gotta love it. Got it off Simply Seattle online. Gotta love it. Some beautiful stuff. They got great merch over there, Seattle sports wise. And yeah. M's are looking for a sweep of the Rangers, which would be absolutely huge. Ugh. Goodness. So it's going to be Logan Gilbert versus Nathan Eovaldi today. Logan Gilbert having a solid season so far in limited starts. I think this is going to be his third or fourth start of the year. But so far, so good. I'll have to look at his stats here in a moment when we get to it. But so far, I think we've won with all of his games. No, except for the Tigers game. That we played. He played in. Yeah, Logan Gilbert 2.55 ERA. I think he has a 1-1 record. I'm not sure about Eovaldi's stats. I'll check upon that in a little bit. And I think we're all good to go for some Mariners Day baseball. Rangers at 9-6, Mariners at 7-8. And looking to get that sweep. Looking to bring out the brooms this afternoon here in Seattle. And the Mariners called up a former, not a former player, a new player making his MLB debut maybe later today. But we'll see as the day goes on. Ben Williamson, I actually was fortunate enough to see him play at my place of employment at the low A affiliate of the Seattle Mariners when he was drafted back in 2023, which is also my first year with that minor league team working there. And yeah, very happy for him. Got to see him play. Seems like a great guy. Looking forward to seeing him play. Mostly known for his defense. His bat isn't really the best in the world, but we're looking to get someone stable down in that third base position. So the Mariners are all set to go. Mariners got their torpedo bats, and boy, have they been working. Cal Raleigh's homered in back-to-back games using torpedo bat. What the hell's in my ear, dude? It's like a hair or something? It's tickling my left ear, something in my headphone. Julio had a great night last night, an infield single and a triple. And then Rowdy Tellez had almost had a triple, which would have been absolutely hilarious. But he almost got there. He just barely missed. Got thrown out at home, or not at home, at third by about like 2 feet. So close. So close. Very, very funny, but at that point the Mariners were up 9-1, so you had to go for it. You had to go for it. Yeah, Logan Gilbert, 3 starts, 2-0 record. This is going to be his 4th start, 1.74 ERA. Oh, this is last season versus the Rangers. My apologies. So last year versus the Rangers, 3 starts, 2-0 record, 1.74 ERA, 20 2/3 innings, and 22 Ks. So he's really good against the Rangers. Hopefully he keeps that up going into this year with his first start against the Rangers of the season. Logan Gilbert with that nasty splitter that he has that he uses about a fourth of the time, which currently is a 0 batting average against. And here we go. Jock Peterson going to be leading off for the Rangers here in Game 3 of this 3-game series. Rangers looking to salvage this series by winning 1 game. Mariners looking for the sweep. And the first pitch is up and away. Ball 1. So Jock Peterson 0 for 7 in the series, batting .077 on the year so far. No home runs, no RBI. And the 1-0 count to Peterson is popped up, going foul. Cal takes a look, steps back to the plate. Jock Peterson 2 for 7 all time versus Logan Gilbert. Nothing really else besides that. No home runs, none of that yet. And the 1-1 to Jock is swung on and fouled off. Got him try to with a slider down over the middle of the plate. Looked to be a little bit late on it, but fouled it off nonetheless. It's 1-2. And Peterson calls time. Discussing something with the umpire. Not sure what. All right, back ready to see another pitch. Logan Gilbert, the clear ace on this Mariners team so far. Actually, this team is pretty much all aces, all the main starters. And the 1-2 to Peterson is down and away, or down and in. Try to get him with that splitter. But not very well located. Try to get him to chase well inside, but didn't have the command on that one there. So 2-2 now. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball on the outside edge. 1 down. Good start for Logan Gilbert. Gets the K, his first man up. So 1 down now for the shortstop, Corey Seager. Got a base hit and a walk last time up, I believe, or his last game. First pitch is swing and a miss at that splitter. Good splitter there. Gets him to swing. Corey Seager, 2 for 7 so far in this series, batting .229 with 3 homers, 3 ribbies. Looking to shut him down here in the 0-1. Trying to get him with another splitter, doesn't go. Doesn't offer at it. Corey Seager, 6 for 21 versus Gilbert. It's a .286 average. And the 1-1 to Seager. Swing and a miss, another splitter. So both splitters that he has thrown Seager have been in the zone, both swung on and missed. And it's quickly 1-2. 1 and 2 now to Seager. Mariners finally got their big blowout win yesterday. And the 1-2 pitch, swing on down the first base line, foul. Tellez had it cleanly, but it was already foul by that point. So we'll do it again. Brian Wu last night had an absolutely fantastic start. 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, and about 7 Ks. And the 1-2 to Seager. Tries again with the splitter once again, doesn't go. Maybe a curveball. That was the splitter that time. So Josh Smith is on deck, the left fielder. So 3 straight lefties to start off the lineup for the Rangers with Peterson, Seager, and Smith. And the 2-2 to Corey. Swinging a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. So Corey Seager gets a base hit. So it's a 1-out base runner for the Rangers here in the first. What's going, Zach? I'll be listening to you in the Mariners game while I check the housekeeper's clean rooms. Hey, that's perfect, man. Good to see you. Good to have you tuning in once again. So here comes Josh Smith with 1 on and 1 out for the Rangers here in the top of the first inning. Logan Gilbert on the mound today for the Mariners. First pitch to Smith is in there for a strike. Cal dropped it, but keeps it in front of him and is down the middle nonetheless, so an easy strike call for the umpire. Josh Smith, 2 for 12 versus Logan Gilbert all time. Thus far. And the 0-1 pitch is swing and a miss. At a breaking ball down and away. So 0-2 now to Josh Smith. Very, very early on. Very quick. Would like a strikeout here. And the 0-2 is down and skips away from Cal. Corey Seager is going to take second base. So man in scoring position now for the Rangers as that pitch gets away from Cal. How'd the game go last night go? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stream it. I was out at a gathering with some friends. And, well, it was more like a pass ball. Mariners won 9-2, a very dominant win last night. Very, very good stuff. So the Mariners are looking for the sweep here as a 1-2 pitch to Josh Smith. Corey Seager at second. Oh, I got to put him at second. The 1-2 is down. So 2-2 now to Smith. Logan Gilbert, 15 pitches so far this inning. A little bit of a taxing inning so far. And the 2-2. Swing down the right field line. Caught by Tellez, who keeps it cleanly. Steps onto first in time. A good play by Tellez. Moves Seager into third. It wasn't caught by him, but it was picked up by him on the hot ground ball. And Seager moves to third, 2 down. Good pick by Rowdy Tellez. Backhanded snare by Rowdy Tellez at first base, fielding his position very well. And here comes Adolis Garcia, the first righty so far. 3 for 6 this series so far. And the first pitch to Garcia is on the inner edge for a strike. Nice fastball there, just clips the edge. Adolis Garcia, one of the better hitters in the league when he's hot and healthy. Had a very good postseason during that World Series run, and the next pitch to him is well running inside. Cal barely was able to keep it in front of him. Good play by Cal. That prevented a run. Versus Logan Gilbert, Garcia is 6 for 34 with 2 home runs. And the 1-1 to Garcia is high, skips away from Cal, but Corey Seager does not go, thankfully. You know who was a dude that always seemed to be throwing the side of the Royals? Throwing on the side of the Royals back in the day? No, I don't. Especially not back in the day. I wouldn't know back in the day. So wild pitch, but Corey Seager does not advance and score, thankfully. So 2-1 now to Garcia. Pitch number 20 in the inning to Logan Gilbert is to Garcia and is up and away. Or up and in, sorry. So 3-1 now to Adolis Garcia. Gilbert is struggling so far this first inning. Like for him to get out of it. And the 3-1. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball over the middle of the plate. 3-2. Full count now. Good swing and miss there with Josh Young, the third baseman, on deck. Jose Altuve. You know, okay, that checks out. Jose freaking Altuve. I don't like Altuve. And, before he throws the pitch, Garcia calls time. Two out, Seager at third. Full count now. Here comes the payoff. It is low, ball 4. So just missed, and it's a 2-out walk to Garcia. Runners on the corners now for the Rangers. Here comes Josh Young, one of the hotter hitters. He homered in the first game of the series to tie it up at 3 runs apiece back in Game 1. Off of Trent Thornton. After 5 innings of 1-run ball against Bryce Miller. But the Mariners did end up winning that game 5-3. Check down to first base. Back safely. But Josh Young is 0 for 10 all-time versus Logan Gilbert. Let's hope it stays that way. And the first pitch is swinging and a miss to the splitter. Splitter was down and away, but gets Young to chase. Rangers now 9-6 on the season after starting the year 9-4 before losing the last 2 to the Mariners. Mariners winners of 3 straight, and the 0-1 is down. Cal keeps it in front of him. Slider skipped in front of Cal, but able to keep it in front of him, thankfully. So 1-1 now to Josh Young. So the Mariners winners of 3 straight ball games, all divisional matchups. Had it not been for that extra innings loss versus Houston in Game 2, that last 3-game set, they'd probably be they would have 5 straight wins up to this point. But I'll take 3 straight nonetheless. 1-1 to Young is broken bat foul. Absolutely shattered his bat. And fouls it off. So now it's 1-2 to Josh Young. So another taxing inning for a Mariners starter here in the first. Brian Wu had a taxing one his time up last night. And Bryce Miller had a taxing first inning his first game of this series. Josh Young gets his new piece of hardware and looking to get him out here. Yeah, Brian Wu had the bases loaded with nobody out yesterday against the Rangers, and then Brian Wu got out of it by only giving up a single run. As Gilbert steps off. Dude's probably going to retire in 2 or 3 years. Altuve, yeah. He's a no-doubt Hall of Famer, though. You best believe that. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss! He got him with the curveball. And he strands a pair. So way to get out of it for Logan Gilbert, and we go to the bottom of the first with Julio leading off. Good backdoor back foot curveball. Really tied him up. I always call them the Indians 4-2. I did see that. So a taxing inning proves fruitless for the Texas Rangers, and we're going to the bottom of the first. So the lineup's going to be 1, 2, and 3, obviously. So it's going to be Julio, Polanco, and Cal Raleigh. Let's do some scoreboard watching here in a second. Did the Yankees lose? Oh, yeah, no, I'd be shocked if Altuve's not first ballot. There's no way he won't be. So Julio leading off for the Mariners here in the bottom of the first. Had a triple and a single last night. An RBI triple at that. And Nathan Eovaldi on the hill for the Rangers. First pitch is swung on down the right field line, foul. Eovaldi going after Julio early. Eovaldi won a World Series ring with the Red Sox. Recently acquired by the Rangers. His last 3 starts versus Seattle, though, 1-2 record with a 12.71 ERA, which is crazy. And the 0-1 to Julio is swung on foul at another fastball. So 2 straight down the middle fastballs to Julio, both fouled off. Eovaldi against Cincinnati earlier this season threw a complete game shutout against the Cincinnati Reds. So very impressive stuff. Only 99 pitches in the 0-2 to Julio. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. So Julio goes down on 3 pitches on the splitter. Gets him that time. Here comes Jorge Polanco. Without a doubt, the hottest hitter on the Mariners team. Here comes Jorge Polanco, batting from the left side. As a switch hitter, first pitch to him is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Swung on and missed. Very, very slow curveball. 74 miles per hour on the curve. Almost like a slow pitch softball type of pitch. And the 0-1 to Polanco. Swung on and fouled off. That time it appeared to be a splitter. So quickly 0-2 now. Polanco 4 for 8 versus Eovaldi all time. And the 0-2. Into left field for a base hit. Swings in there, and Jorge Polanco with a 1-out single. Yo, what's good, Isaac? You guys are back. I saw you guys beat the Phillies. Very, very nice stuff. So here comes Cal, homered in back-to-back games, looking for 3 straight. And he has an opportunity here with a man on first. Dude, the Padres are 4-0 early. Wow. Give the Cards the ring already? All right, buddy. Let's slow down. You guys gotta get ahead of the Cubs first. And the Brewers. Check off the first base. Not in time. 7-0 them bums. Someone at that party, the young couple, I was about to destroy our wallet. What the hell? What the hell? Gotta fix my hat. So Cal batting for left side. First pitch to him as well inside for ball 1. Cal had to get out of the way there to avoid being hit. Cal Raleigh using the new torpedo bats the Mariners got the other day, and he's homered in both games with them so far. Next pitch to him is low and away, or low and in. My apologies. So 2-0 now. Don't want to give Cal Raleigh anything over the plate or anything hanging to smoke out. And the Reds beat the Pirates 4-0. They're 8-8 now. They're back to 500. That's dropping in the left field. Yeah, he went oppo for that. Polanco did, so good enough. 2-0 is in there for a strike. That slow breaking ball, curveball, man. That's gonna be tough to hit. 74 miles per hour. Cal Raleigh 3 for 12 against Nathan Eovaldi all time. 1 out, 1 on, and the 2-1 pitch is swing on and missed at a splitter at the knee. So it was a strike nonetheless, but Cal Raleigh unable to get to it. So 2-2 now. Would like to smoke one here. Be very, very nice. Would like to see a absolute line drive on the right field line. The 2-2. Elevated fastball fouled away. 94 just above the top of the strike zone. Cal able to get a piece of it. Who the hell is that behind home plate? Oh, it was Kyle Higashioka behind home plate for the Rangers. Forgot he was a Ranger. And the 2-2 is down and in. Tried to get him chasing with the curveball. So now it's a full count. Pin bumps in Missouri since Pujols retired. That's crazy. Let's be honest, they haven't done much since that, so you do got a point. The full count pitch to Cal is out to right field. Fly ball. Adoli's tracking. It is gone. Home run. 3 straight games for Cal Raleigh, and the Mariners jump out to 2-0 here in the first. There you go. Just like that, Cal Raleigh drives one. That was a good one to swing at. It looked like he got a little bit under it, but it just kept carrying out. And, yeah, it left. Okay, Isaac, you got to understand. You say 11 championships, but my friend Sam here said since Pujols retired. And they haven't even made the playoffs since Pujols retired. Here comes Randy Arozarena. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Fastball down the middle. Once again, the Rangers are looking to avoid a sweep by the Mariners. Mariners looking to get their first sweep of the year after winning back-to-back series for the first time this season. And the 0-1 pitch to Randy Arozarena. Swung on down the left field line, right to Josh Young. That was smoked. Nearly 112 off the bat. And a loud second out for the Mariners. 11 I don't care, man. 11 championships. I don't care. Raleigh with a solo homer. It's actually a 2-run shot, Sam. 2-run shot. Here comes Luke Raley, the right fielder today. Takes a first pitch splitter in there for a strike. Right at the knees on the inner edge. So Cal Raleigh homering for 3 straight games. That's very impressive. And the 0-1 to Raley fouls it off himself. 0-2. Yeah, the home run by Cal Raleigh was only 99 off the bat, which surprised it carried out. But that's just what Cal Raleigh does. It was just had enough on it. Actually went a few rows back in the seat, so it wasn't a cheapie. But hey, a home run's a home run. This ain't Yankee Stadium. And the 0-2 to Raley, check swing doesn't go. So a good take by Rayleigh, able to hold up 1-2 now. Rayleigh batting 184 in the year so far, 1 home run and a few RBI. I think he has like 3 or 4. He got 2 yesterday. The 1-2 swung on foul. I never said I don't care about championships. I said I don't care that the Cardinals have 11. Considering that we were talking about them not really doing much since Pujols retired, which was 3 years ago. And the 1-2 pitch to Rayleigh is inside. But yeah, Sam, this is one of my IRL friends. Not in the context that we're talking about. And the 2-2 pitch is down the right field. Oh, Smith snares it, stays with it, throws the first in time. Not in the context that we're talking about, Isaac. Not in the context. Oops, I got rid of... What did I just get rid of? Oh. So the Mariners take a 2-0 lead, and we're going to go to the top of the second. Mariners in front, 2-0. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. But let's be honest. The Mariners have gotten the same amount of championships as the Cardinals since Pujols retired after the 2022 season, so... The only teams that can really say anything are the Astros, the Rangers, and the Dodgers. Time the S's have been to the who? Talking about the Mariners, then it'd be 2022. Who are the S's? Right now, the Cardinals and the Mariners have the same playoff drought in terms of years. Hopefully the Mariners can start stepping things up. So these last couple of series have been doing pretty well so far, even though it's really early on in the year. We not friends no more? Who the S's, dude? What is this guy even talking about, bro? You're too mean to me? Come on, man. And at the end of the day, we're going to hop on Siege tonight, and it's going to be all fun and games. You know exactly how that's going to go. Who is that at the plate? Seattle. Bro, who says the S's? So here comes Harris. Takes a first pitch strike. Bro, no one says the S's. The Seattles. And the 0-1 to Harris is down the right field line. Foul. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we are. I'm a carry? No. Nope. What's this guy's name? Dustin Harris? Or something like that? And the 0-2 to Harris is down, ball 1. So now 1-2. Harris made a pinch hitting appearance in game 1 of the series. In the top of the 9th inning with 1 on and nobody out. And he was struck out by Munoz on a breaking ball, which was a big strikeout. And the 1-2 to Harris is swung on foul, the splitter. So Harris making his second at-bat of the season. Unfortunately, had to go against Andres Munoz, his first at-bat up in a clutch situation, could not deliver. And the 1-2 outside. During the Mark McGwire era when bro was doping. Dude, back in that whole era, it was all juiced. A lot of juicers. And the 2-2 is swung on out to left field, going into foul territory. Randy Rosarena chasing it, and he lets it go. Just in front of a Rosarena. Not quite there in time. Maybe had a beat on him. Might have just lost it in the sun. It is a bright day game in Seattle right now. And we'll do the 2-2 all over again. And the 2-2. Swung on, rocketed it high and out to right center field, and it's gone. Wow. Dustin Harris smoked that one out. And the Rangers are now within 1. So first hit of the season for Dustin Harris goes yard. 408. Sheesh. Yeah, that had a loud sound to it. Breaking ball leaked over the middle of the plate, an elevated slider, and he didn't miss it. Young hitter, but any baseball player can make that hit easy. Here comes Jake Berger, swings and misses at a splitter, 0-1. Thankfully, that 2-run home run keeps the Mariners in front for now. And the 0-1 to Berger is down and away. Skips in the dirt. And the 1-1 to Berger is at the knees, call the ball. Just low. Berger doesn't try and go and get that one. Doesn't go fishing. So 2-1 now to Jake Berger, newly acquired first baseman for the Rangers. On my MLB The Show team, he's my starting first baseman as well. And the 2-1 is in there for a strike. A really funky check swing by Berger. He wasn't entirely sure, decided not to go, but it was a strike anyway. Like to get that pivotal first out here. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at a fastball. Got him with 97 down the middle of the plate. 1 down. Challenge him with a pitch, and Logan wins that battle. Good first out. Yeah, Berger had no chance at that one. Here comes Kyle Higashioka. First pitch to him is high. Just misses the top rail. Really, you think other batting records should be stricken from the history and record books? Wow. Well, not history, because they did do it, but record books maybe. Maybe. And the 1-0 pitch to Higashioka is a excuse me swing, fouls it away. And the 1-1 to Higashioka is another excuse me swing in the same spot, right off the knuckles of the bat. Forcing Higashioka to swing at really weird pitches. Reaching the bottom of the order, Logan at 40, coming up on 42 pitches. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the splitter. 2 down. That puts Logan Gilbert on the 7th most strikeouts all time by a Mariners pitcher. It's 740, ties in with Eric Hansen. They just showed that on the Mariners broadcast. Here comes Leody Taveras, switch hitting center fielder. And the first pitch to him is swung on foul to fastball, middle in. And the 0-1 is outside. Try to get him with another fastball. And they just mentioned Mark McGwire on the Mariners broadcast. I forgot what they're talking about. Talking about smelling the bat. And the 1-1 to Tavares is swung on, fouled back. So 1-2 now to Tavares, 2-1 Mariners here in the top of the second with 2 outs and nobody on. Cal Wright with a 2-run home run and Dustin Harris with a solo home run for the Rangers. And the 1-2 cracked out the right field. Rayleigh goes in and gets it and makes the catch for out number 3. So Rangers get on the board, but Mariners still have the lead. It's 2-1. See if we can add on here. I believe Rowdy Tellez will lead off the bottom of the second. Had an almost 2 RBI triple, had an RBI double, and thrown out at third in yesterday's ball game, which was very fun to watch. But he almost got it. He almost got it. Just had a really poor slide into third, and he was out by about 2 feet. Yeah, there you go. Might as well put an asterisk, yeah. Asterisk. Yeah, I'm a little sick right now, so I gotta like lock in. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. So far, 3 RBI in this series, a home run and a 2 RBI double. Swings at a first pitch curveball, foul. So 0-1 to Tellez now. Uvalde back on the mound, of course. And the 0-1 to Tellez is fouled away. At a low fastball, but in the strike zone, so good one to foul off. Try to get a piece of. Rowdy batting 107 with a home run and 4 ribbies. Finally got that batting average over 100. And the 0-2 is down and in, ball 1. Like to see Tellez get a charge into this one. 2 for 8 versus Valdi all time with a home run. And time called by Tellez. Back end ready to play. And the 1-2 to Rowdy is down and in once again. Kind of skips away from Kyle Higashioka, 2-2. Count evens up. Mariners looking to get back to the 500 mark. And the 2-2 to Rowdy. Swing and a miss at a splitter. So strike 3 and 1 down for the Mariners. You pronounce that asterisk back in the day. Here comes Miles Mastroboni had 2 hits yesterday. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. And the 0-1 to Mastroboni is on the outside corner for a strike, upper outside edge. Good pitch there. So quickly 0-2 to Mastroboni, as thought he called for time there for a moment, but guess not. The 0-2 is down, ball 1. Ass to risk. It's pretty good. And the 1-2 to Mastroboni. Swung on the button right to the first baseman, Berger juggles it. Steps on the bag. 2 down. Jurger. What am I talking about? Hard hit ball by Mastroboni, but so here comes Dylan Moore, playing second base today versus the righty Uvalde. First pitch to Dylan Moore is on the outside corner for a strike. Tough call there. It was off the plate, but home plate umpire calls it a strike. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss at that splitter. Man, it's a good splitter. 0-2. That splitter is nasty. And the 0-2 to Dylan Moore is high. Dylan Moore is able to check it up. And the 1-2 to Demo. Swung on ground ball to the third baseman. Young throws on to first in time, and that's going to retire the side. So 1-2-3 second for Uvalde. We go to the top of the third. Mariners still on top. 2-1. I gotta check something. I think one of the Cubs pitcher just was been called out for the season because he needs surgery. Do I have him? I don't remember if I had him or not. No, I don't think I do on my fantasy team. Thankfully, I don't. I think we're good. That would be a fun ALCS. I think I'd be like extremely nervous. No, for one, it's the ALCS, and two, it's always weird when the Mariners play the Royals because it's those games are never for sure in their results. They always could go one way or the other. What are you doing? But that would be a very fun ALCS. Absolutely. I gotta let my cat out. 1 second. Even though the game is back on, let's see the first pitch to Peterson as he leads off. First pitch to Peterson is in there for a strike. So Jock Peterson having a rough start to the year so far. Batting under 100. 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Yeah, batting 075, and the 0-1 to Peterson is swung on and foul tip back into the glove of Cal Raleigh, strike 2. And the 0-2 to Peterson, swinging just barely fouls it off. A really awkward swing and really late, but was able to get a piece of it. And the 0-2 to Peterson, outside. Fastball running away from him. And the 1-2 to Peterson is a splitter low, ball 2. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mariners leading 2-1 here at the top of the third. Nobody on, nobody out. 2-2 pitch now coming to Jock Peterson, the number 1 man in the leadoff orders. And a swing and a miss. Gets him swinging once again. 1 down. Uvalde's got some good stuff. He also had really good command. Yeah, Uvalde's been one of the greats lately. Helped the Red Sox win a World Series back in 2018. And, yeah, overall, really, really good pitcher. Tough one to face, so you want to get ahead of him early. And the Mariners did so far. And here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 1 of the day. Or no, he had a single his first time up. First pitch to him, a swing and a miss at a curveball. In the dirt. And the 0-1 is down and away. Count evens now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Singled his first time up, Corey Seager. Made it all the way to third, but was stranded there. And the 1-1 pitch to Seager is swung on down to the first base line. It's going to stay fair. Tellez fields it cleanly. It's a slow roller, 2 down. It's a dangerous hitter out of the way. And here comes Josh Smith. I believe he's playing second today, if I'm not mistaken. With the outfielders from left to right go Harris, Taveras, and Garcia. So 2 outs, nobody on for Josh Smith. And the first pitch to Smith is outside with a fastball. Josh Smith grounds out to first base on a nifty snare by Rowdy Tellez his first time up. On a backhanded snare. And the 1-0 pitch to Smith is high, ball 2. 2-0 now is the count. And the 2-0 pitch to Smith is on the outside edge for a strike. Just barely clipped the edge. So Logan Gilbert's now back in the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the 2-1 is on the outside edge again for a strike. Same pitch, same location, same result. So 2-2 now to Josh Smith. 2-2. Checked his swing, didn't go. Had a ball down and in. Oh, yeah. No, just a good old water, dude. Just water. Got nothing fancy in my house. Also, I'm a little bit sick, so I gotta stay hydrated and whatnot. Allergy season and stuff. I took a Claritin earlier before I got on stream and grabbed some water. Got a bunch of water down in my garage. Downstairs. Here comes the payoff. Swinging a ground ball right to J.P. Crawford. Throws onto first in time, and that's going to retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning for Logan Gilbert as we go to the bottom of the third. Mariners up 2-1. 9-1-2 for the Mariners coming up. So J.P. Crawford, Julio Rodriguez, and Jorge Polanco to start the bottom of the third. Looking to get some more offense here, start to draw that lead even further away from the Rangers. Quick sip of water. Between water and dragon, passion fruit, acai juice. Sheesh. That's something my sister would get at Starbucks. Here comes J.P. Crawford, takes the first pitch curveball for a strike. Kind of jump scared me there for a second. So J.P. Crawford, the shortstop, batting ninth in the lineup. And the 0-1 to Crawford is up and in. It was in the strike zone, just barely, but called the ball. So the count evens up at 1 ball and a strike. Evaldi at 36 pitches. So way ahead of Logan Gilbert in terms of pitch count. But Mariners do have a 2-1 lead. And J.P. Crawford fouls off a middle fastball. Down the left field line, 1-2. J.P. Crawford with an RBI single back in game 1 of this series. Off of Jacob deGrom, which went just over the third baseman Josh Young's glove and scored Leo Rivas from second. J.P. Crawford 2-14 versus Evaldi all time as he fouls off another strike. Another fastball, I should say. And the 1-2 is swung on down the line out to center field. And Tavares makes the catch easily, 1 down. Good swing by J.P. Crawford on the button, but stays up for Tavares as he ranges out to his right, and he made the catch. So here comes Julio. Struck out on 3 pitches his first time up to open the ball game for the Mariners. First pitch to Julio is swung on and fouled at the splitter. So Julio, 4 pitches. All 4 pitches that he's seen so far, he has swung at. And the 0-1 pitch to Julio, another swing and a miss of the splitter. 0-2. So 5 pitches, 5 swings. Feel to a nice windy upper 80s day here in Missouri, but humidity's around 30%, so it's at least comfortable. Did I have to crank up the AC though? Yeah. It's getting warmer up here, but it's California. No humidity, very little. And the 0-2 to Julio is high for ball one. First pitch he's taken today so far. See what it's like tonight or today right outside. Don't know why. The 1-2 to Julio is high. Checks the swing, does not go. It's 78 degrees outside right now. Not bad. It's gonna get to lower 80s. Not much wind. Or wind gusts are up to 12 miles per hour. My apologies. That's a lot of wind. And the 2-2 swung on and foul. So a good battle here from Julio so far. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, 35% humidity. Wow. Pretty dry. Normally, at least. Like Garvey's my kind of shortstop. Yeah, he's a good defensive shortstop. He's got a lot of flair to him. I like him. Always been a fan of him. And the 2-2 to Julio. Swinging a line drive right field for a base hit. So a one-out single here in the bottom of the third for the Mariners, and they got a base runner here early. Good swing by Julio on an outside fastball. Was able to put the barrel to it into right field, dumps it in front of Adolis Garcia. And Julio's got a hit today. And here comes Jorge Polanco batting from the left side. Love to see him get another one here. Julio puts the base running oven mitt on. First pitch to Polanco is low and inside. Jorge Polanco went for one with a single back in the first inning, which turned into a 2-run shot from Cal Raleigh. And the 1-0 to Polanco swings through, a very awkward swing. Tried as hard as he could to check it, but went right on through. Not to brag, but the juice blend is organic. I mean, that's better for your health. And the 1-1 to Polanco checks down to first base, doesn't get him in time. Try to pick off Julio. Remember last year, when I was actually up in Washington last year, in the springtime near the start of the season, Julio got picked off to end one of the ball games. I was very frustrated. And the 1-1 to Polanco, swing and a miss. And really awkward swing that time. Got a curveball off the plate. So some funky swings for Polanco to get him to 1-2. And the 1-2 to Polanco, would like to see him get into one here. And the 1-2. Cracked out to center field. Well, so left field. Harris on to make the catch, and it's out number 2. So the curveball gets Polanco to fly out to left field. Dustin Harris making the catch. And there's 2 down now for Cal Raleigh, who homered his first time up back in the first, a 2-run home run, has a chance for another one here. San Fran, LA, and their crazy politics weren't a part of the equation. Cali would be a very desirable place to live. And if it wasn't expensive, oh boy, dude. California is not cheap. First pitch to Cal, swinging a line drive, hit hard right to Josh Smith. Able to snare it, throws on the first in time, and that's going to retire the side. So the Mariners leave a base runner, and we go to the fourth. 2-1 Mariners. Just change that. Another hard hit ball by a Mariners hitter, but this time it's for an out. A lot of hard hit balls for outs so far in today's game. We're on the field, my bad. Yeah, we're about to be on the field. We're going onto the field here pretty soon. So 3 games in the series so far between the Rangers and the Mariners, and all 3 of them have a Cal Raleigh home run, which is really funny and really exciting to see. So here comes Adolis Garcia to lead off the top of the 4th for the Rangers. First pitch to him is in there for a strike at a moving fastball on the outside edge as Adolis calls time. He walked his first time up back in the first inning. Been a long day for me. I'm on duty to 11. Eesh. That's rough, man. That's about what? CSC's your 2 hours. That's like 7 more hours? Goodness. And the 0-1 to Garcia is swung on foul. Same spot, same pitch. A little bit of a different result. Still counts as a strike, so quickly 0-2. And the 0-2 to Garcia is a splitter down, maybe a curveball. So 1-2 now to Garcia to lead off the top of the 4th inning for the Rangers. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Puts him away on the curveball. Maybe the splitter. It's kind of hard to tell. They look very, very similar. Probably was the splitter that time because of the exit velo or the velocity of the pitch. And either way, it's a strikeout. 1 down. Here comes Josh Young, third baseman. 0 for 1 on the day. Lined out to Luke Raley the first time up. First pitch to Young is in there for a strike on the outer edge. Because I was a minute, 45 minutes behind the live feed. Or minute 45? Oh, yeah. No, you're good, man. And the 0-1 is up and in. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It's kind of hard to tell when they're delayed. And the 1-1 to Young is in there for a strike. A very low splitter, but Cal must have stolen that one. And Young calls time. So a grateful call from the umpire. I'm all ass backwards. Hey, man, it happens. It happens. You're all good. So the 1-2 in the top of the 4th, 1 on, nobody out. Next pitch is a curveball, doesn't go. Doesn't off right, it's in the dirt. So 2-2 now to Josh Young. 0 for 1 today so far. Lined out to the right fielder Luke Raley back in the first inning. And the 2-2 to Young is swung on down the left field line, foul. Outside the bag. So a little bit of a lengthy at bat here for between Gilbert and Young. Logan at 70 pitches already here in the top of the 4th, so not great in terms of pitch count. And the 2-2 is swung on and fouled away to strike at the knees. At a fastball at the knees. Hey, buddy. Josh Young called for time. Now he's back in the right-handed batter's box. And the 2-2. Swung on and fouled at a breaking ball inside. And yeah, bat still's continuing, going very long here. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Puts him away with the splitter. Strikes him out. That's 7 strikeouts so far, and we're only 3 2/3 innings in. 7 of his 9 outs that he's recorded so far, or 11, apologies. 7 of his 11 outs have been by way of the K, and here comes Dustin Harris, and he homered his first time up off a leaking breaking ball. First pitch to Harris is in there at the knees for a no, called a ball. On the outside corner, very good pitch, called the ball by the home plate umpire. Logan falls behind early 1-0. Dustin Harris with 3 career Major League hits, 2 of them for home runs, 1 of them today. The 1-0 pitch to Harris is at the knees, that time for a strike. That one a little more center cut, but still at the knees with the fastball. So 1-1 now to Harris. Would like to get him out this time. And the 1-1 is swung on right to Mastroboni. Throws over to first in time to retire the side. Rangers go in order, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-1 Mariners. Don't play with hitters to stay ahead of them. Yeah, I mean, pitchers are very different in how they're kind of brought up. There's a lot of different pitchers with pitching styles. There's aggressive pitchers, and there's pitchers that try to fool you. A big example of that would be like Greg Maddux and Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson will just go after you. He'll throw over 100 on you. And Greg Maddux doesn't throw as hard, but he'll get you to swing and miss. Just put his lights out in the pitch. So here comes Randy Arozarena to lead off the bottom of the 4th for the Mariners. So 4, 5, and 6. So Arozarena, Rayleigh, and Rowdy Tellez. First pitch to Arozarena is down and away, ball 1. Slider that time, looked like. Maybe a splitter that kind of got away from him a little bit. Released it a little too late. Randy Arozarena 0 for 1. If 1-0 to pitch to him is up and in. Randy Arozarena 0 for 1 with a hard line out with a 112 mile per hour line drive out right to the third baseman. Young was able to catch it. So he smoked it, but lowers his batting average, unfortunately. Yeah, Randy has 9 hits on the season, 7 for extra bases. The 2-0 pitch to Arozarena swung on and missed at a fastball that went a little low on him. So 2-1 now. And the 2-1 to Arozarena is breaking ball curve in there for a strike. So 2-2 now. And the 2-2 is swung on fouled at the cutter. And the 2-2 to Arozarena, swing and a miss of the splitter, kind of hits Kyle Higashioka on the backswing. 1 out. So here comes Luke Raley. First pitch to Raley. Swing on out to the third baseman, Young. Throws on to first in time. 2 outs. Swung a curveball, which kind of nubbed it right to the third baseman. So a quick second out. Eovaldi sort of cruising after giving up that first inning home run. Here comes Rowdy Tellez. First pitch to Rowdy is in there on the inner edge for a strike. That time the cutter. Next pitch to Rowdy Tellez is a splitter down and away, fouled off. Yeah, yeah, just got to get on base. Just got to get on base. Fortunately, so far, not so good. Down to the final strike in the inning so far for the Mariners, and the 0-2 to Rowdy Tellez is cracked out to center field. Tavares calls for it, and he makes the catch. Ooh, almost dropped it. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for Nathan Eovaldi, and we go to the top of the 5th. 2-1 Mariners. I'll fix my hat. This is bothering me. Just got a haircut too, so it's like it looks a little like it fits a little bit smaller. It feels a lot bigger. So here comes Jake Berger to lead off the top of the 5th inning for the Texas Rangers. First pitch is on the outer edge for a strike with a fastball. This has potential to be Logan's last inning, given his pitch count is now at 77 pitches. But we'll see depending on how quick this inning goes. And the 0-1 to Berger, swing and a miss, strike two. Spread the red flag. Brown on some sailors. That's Marine's favorite four-letter words. Oh, trust me, I feel you. When I'm watching the games on my own, I'd be saying things that I might regret. That's why. But on stream, I clean things up. I clean things up on stream a lot, especially if I want to do this professionally. I definitely gotta keep things a little clean. And the 0-2 to Berger is down. And the 1-2 to Berger is cracked down the left field line past Mastroboni. It's going to go all the way to the wall. It's going to be extra bases for Jake Berger. Rosarena handles it. Throws it back in. It's a leadoff double. So a double now. So a runner in scoring position early on in this inning for the Rangers. Here is Kyle Higashioka doing the catching duties. So the 8-hole hitter, first pitch to him is in there for a strike at the knees. Jake Berger was able to get it just past Mastroboni, the third baseman. And the 0-1 to Higashioka is low and away with the fastball. And then Randy Rosarena wasn't able to get it until it went all the way to the basing of the wall. So easy extra bases for him there. The Rangers got something cooking here to start the inning. So the 1-1 to Higashioka. Here it comes. Is swung on fouled 1-2 with fastball. Near the upper outside edge. The 1-2 to Higashioka. Well inside. Count evens up 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2. Check swing and not go. So full count now. Gilbert steps off. Full count here to Higashioka. And here it comes. Is cracked to Mastroboni, the third baseman. Fields it cleanly, throws on to first in time, 1 down. Holds Jake Berger at second. So a good out there. 1 down. Okay, just go to my bed. I think you did. Here comes the switch hitter, Leody Taveras, batting from the left side. With 1 on and 1 out. Number 9 hitter, so after this will be back to the top of the order with Jock Peterson. And the first pitch to Taveras is in there for a strike on the inner edge. Middle in fastball is taken. So 0-1 now. And the 0-1 to Taveras. Swing and a miss at a fastball. So quickly 0-2 to Taveras would be a big out here. And time is called by Taveras. So 0-2 with a man on second and Jake Berger. And 1 man out. The 0-2. Swing and it serves it into left field in foul territory. Mastrobuoni going after it, and he makes the catch in foul territory. 2 down. Great play by Miles Mastrobuoni to stay with it in foul territory in front of the Rangers' dugout and gets the second out without advancing the runner. So 2 outs that keep the runner at second. And here comes Jock Peterson as the lineup card turns over. Peterson 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts on the day so far, both swinging. Here comes the pitching coach to have a little bit of a chat, I believe. Unless they're going to pull Logan here. And it is Pete Woodworth out for a little bit of a chat with Logan. This will be in all likelihood his last batter, depending on the result. Peterson struggling this year so far, batting about .072. And Gabe Spire warming up in the bullpen for the Mariners, the lefty. So 3 lefties up next for the Rangers in Peterson, Seager, and Smith. Be nice getting out here. And the first pitch to Jock Peterson is down in the dirt, and Berger's going to advance to third. So the runner advances on the wild pitch as Gilbert just spiked it, and Cal couldn't pick it. A spiked fastball in the dirt. Cal unfortunately couldn't hang on. It's a free base for Jake Berger. So 2 on and a man at third now. And the 1-0 to Peterson runs inside, 2-0. So the Rangers are 5-0 in one-run games, and the Mariners are 4-3 in one-run games so far this season. Let's keep it at 1 run here. The 2-0 is a splitter in there for a strike. Locked Peterson up on that pitch. Logan gets back in this count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Big plate appearance here and big at-bat here for Logan Gilbert. Let's try and keep it a 1-run game. And the 2-1 is swung on, fouled on the left field line. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now to the designated hitter, Jock Peterson, with Corey Seager looming on deck. So no matter the result, Gabe Spire will come out after this at-bat, no matter what, to face the lefty in Corey Seager, the shortstop. Tying run at third, the 2-2. Fly ball out to right field. Rayleigh has it measured, and he is going to make the catch for the third out. Logan Gilbert plays 5 innings of 1-run ball, leaves a man at third. The Mariners stay in front 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Way to get out of it, Logan Gilbert. So his night is in all likelihood done. So 5 innings, I believe 7 or 8 strikeouts for Logan Gilbert. On 5 innings, 3 hits and 1 run. So really good start for Logan Gilbert tonight. Or this afternoon. It's only 2:30. What the hell am I talking about? Tonight. Let's hope that Mariners offense can start hitting their stride. Just like they have the past couple of games. They're going to bring in Gabe Spire as a reliever. The lefty, because there's going to be 2 lefties coming up. So it's going to be 2, 3, and 4 for the Rangers next time up. So it'll be Seager, Josh Smith, and Adolis Garcia. So left, left, right. So here comes Miles Mastrobuoni to lead it off with Ovaldi still out there. First pitch to Mastrobuoni is a curveball at the knees for a strike. 75 mile power curveballs are tough, man. 61 pitches so far for Evaldi. He could go 2 more innings if he wanted to. He can go 5, 6, 7. And the 0-1. Cracked into right, foul. Almost hit the first baseman. Or the first base coach. Spire good. Yeah, he's probably our best guy right now in the bullpen outside of Andres Munoz, our closer. Quickly 0-2 to Miles Mastrobuoni. And here's the 0-2. Lined into center field for a base hit. Mastrobuoni's been doing pretty well so far. We got a leadoff single off the curveball. Leaked over the middle of the plate, and Mastrobuoni didn't miss it. Mastrobuoni's swinging a hot bat so far. And here comes the second baseman, Dylan Moore. Good swing, good result. Here comes Demo. With a chance to add on as he calls time immediately because he just wasn't ready. Dylan Moore's first time up, grounded out to the second baseman after 4 pitches. And the first pitch to Demo is on the inner edge for a strike. Mariners have 9 straight games with a stolen base. None so far today. But if they get one today, they'll get to match a Mariners franchise record, which has happened 3 times. Mastrobuoni looking ready to run as Demo fouls off. Breaking ball at the knees. So quickly 0-2 to Dylan Moore. Dylan Moore won a gold glove in the utility spot this past offseason. He's good at playing all around the field. Mainly second base is his position, though. But he'll play DH, he'll play left, center, and right. He'll play first, second, third, even shortstop if he has to. And the 0-2 swung on out to right field. Adolis Garcia comes on and has it measured, and he makes the catch 1 down. I believe J.P. Crawford is up next. Yep, here he comes. So if J.P. Crawford gets on, we'll have Julio in a good spot. A very nice single there by Mastrobuoni. Yeah, absolutely. Here's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford, 0 for 1 today so far. First pitch to him is down and in. Mastrobuoni runs, and he is out. So Mastrobuoni is caught stealing, and there's 2 down now in the inning. He was out by a mile. See if the Mariners want to challenge. Not looking like they will. Yeah, he's out. Got him on the elbow. Perfect throw by Higashioka. And that erases a base runner for J.P. Crawford. So the 1-0 is high and outside. Yeah, just got him in time. No challenge from the Mariners. And that sucks. And the 2-0 to Crawford is a curveball in there for a strike. So 2 balls and a strike now to J.P. Crawford. Would have been nice if there was only 1 out, but now there's 2 as Mastrobuoni got caught stealing. And the 2-1 is fastball down the middle, fouled away. The 2-2 to JP is going out to left field. Josh Young has it measured, and he makes the catch into shallow left field, and that's going to retire this inning. So Uvalde ends up going 1, 2, 3. And we go to the top of the 6th. Mariners up 2-1. So Gabe Spire in all likelihood is going to be coming out from the bullpen and try to lock this thing down for a little bit. Tough got steal in there. Mariners need a nice bullpen day here. They really need a nice bullpen performance tonight because right now it's only a 1-run game, and you want to lock it down. Especially against the top of this Rangers order, which is getting into the really well-hitting part in Seager, Smith, and Adolis Garcia. Logan Gilbert's day is done. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. 7 strikeouts, 1 walk on 94 pitches. So solid day today for Logan Gilbert. So here comes Gabe Spire to face 2, 3, and 4. 7th appearance, 5 2/3 innings, no earned runs, 8 Ks, no walks so far on the year for him. And here comes Corey Seager. First pitch to Seager is fouled off on an inside fastball. Lefty in MLB The Show, like the video game, is my least favorite thing to do in terms of hitting. And I love it in terms of pitching because it's a very advantageous matchup, especially for the pitcher. And some pitches just look weird. And the 0-1 to Seager is broken back, ground ball. Dylan Moore has charges, throws from across his body, and in time for the first out. Good play by Dylan Moore out second base. Had to range out to his right and throw across his body and made the play in time. It looks better to get them out of this inning clean, and then the hitters get him, and if the closer is some run support, it'd be nice. I would love some run support here after if you can get out of this inning clean. So flashy first out there from Dylan Moore. Showing off that glove. And here comes Josh Smith. First pitch to him is down and in. Josh Smith 0 for 2 in the day so far. And the 1-0 to Smith is same spot low. 2-0. Spire the only lefty in the Mariners bullpen, so you got to use him very, very wisely and sparingly. And the 2-0 pitch to Smith is in there for a strike. 3 straight fastballs, 2 missed low. That one is right down the middle with Carlos Vargas warming up in the bullpen for the Mariners. He's been really well. He's been really solid for the Mariners so far. The 2-1 to Smith swung on and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So far, all fastballs from Gabe Spire. And the 2-2 pitch is up and away. Full count now. Once again, another fastball that missed up and away. Pardon me. Garcia on deck. And Gabe Spire, a little dribbler right back to Gabe Spire. Throws on to first. 2 down. Little swing and bunt grounder, and here comes Adolis Garcia with 2 outs and nobody on here in the 6th. So now a righty here for Gabe Spire to face. So advantage batter right here in terms of the lefty-righty. And first pitch to Garcia swung on foul, the upper elevated fastball. So 0-1 now. Garcia 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Struck out his last time up. And the 0-1 is another foul at an up and in fastball, 0-2. Adolis going after Adolis right here with the fastballs. Trying to challenge him here. And the 0-2. Swinging a foul on a check swing. Big pitch here. The 0-2 is down and away. Kind of skips in the dirt in front of him. They actually only gave up like 3 hits, I believe. The 1-2 to Garcia. It's a chopper right to J.P. Crawford. Dylan Moore takes it, runs into Crawford. That was weird, but he got him in time. J.P. Crawford and Dylan Moore collided, but Dylan Moore takes command and throws out Garcia and retires the side. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Mariners still up 2-1. That was funky. Hopefully everyone's all right. J.P. Crawford kind of jumped up because Dylan Moore got in his way trying to slow down. Dylan Moore stays with it the whole way, throws on to first in time. J.P. Crawford, hopefully he's all right. That was a funky play, but it worked out in the Mariners' favor. So a 1-2-3 inning from Gabe Spire keeps the Mariners in front. Not according to my AI search engine. Yeah, that's probably the reason. Maybe it gave you a different game. I'm using the stat sheet the Mariners broadcast themselves show me, so. Good way to end the inning. Oh yeah, very strange, but hey, it worked out. Well, you got to get some runs here. Got to have the offense going 1, 2, and 3. And Julio leads off with a center field single. First pitch single for Julio Rodriguez. Gets the 6th inning started. He is 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles. Ambushing Uvalde in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball at the knees, and he didn't miss it. Let's hope he can cash him in. Here comes Jorge Polanco. Polanco 1 for 2 with a single back in the 1st. This is his 3rd time up. First pitch to Polanco. Check swing does not go for ball 1. It was a pitch in the strike zone, not called. But Thankfully, the Mariners are now one. What am I saying? Polanco's now facing a 1-0 count. It was called a ball. It wasn't the strike zone though. Breaking ball, and the 1-0 pitch to Polanco is down 2-0. The 2-0 to Polanco is swinging and a miss at a really nasty curveball. Very funky swing by Jorge Polanco again. 2-1 now, the count. 2-1 pitch to Polanco is in there for a strike with the cutter. Cubbies Dodgers tonight. Who are you pulling for? Actually, this is not their opening game in that series. This is game number 3 coming up for the Cubs and Dodgers. Dodgers took game 1. I think it was like 3-0, and then the Cubs took yesterday's game 16-0. Hope the Cubs can win that series though. The 2-2. Julio bluffed the steal as Polanco takes a pitch up and away, full count. But yeah, I'll root for the Cubs. I like the Cubs. Full count to Polanco now. Check down to first base. Gets back in time safely. Would love to see Polanco reach here. Payoff to Polanco is cracked right to the first baseman. Berger takes it himself. Julio advances to second. Oh, he evaded the tag! Never mind, he evaded the tag. Polanco does a move on Jake Berger, and he missed the tag, and he's going to be safe. How did he do that? Polanco, not the shiftiest guy in the world, but he got around Berger as Berger tried to just put the tag on him. I got to see this again. Oh, he totally missed him. Hopefully they don't challenge it. Let's see if he did end up getting him. No, he missed him entirely. He completely missed him. So probably an error on Berger, and Polanco reaches. No, he just completely missed him. Oh, yeah, the Marlins killed it today. So Texas will challenge, but the call on the field is safe. So in all likelihood, it will stand based off the angles I'm seeing. Doesn't look like it catches him at all. And Berger just whiffed him. He kind of tried to tag him like this, and it just missed him. I don't know what Berger was thinking. Maybe he was trying to see if Julio would move over to third. Because usually those are surefire plays by the first baseman, but the crowd sees it and they're reacting very positively. 16-0 last night? Yeah, 1-6 to nothing against the Dodgers last night. Dodgers have had a lot of pitching problems. And it showed last night. What a play by Polanco to evade the tag. They're officially reviewing it. And it's hard to see anything that they could overturn it because the call on the field is initially safe. And they're always going to go with that unless there's something without a doubt clear and proven. Okay, he's safe, but the umpire could not get the sentence out for the life of him. And here comes Bruce Bochy. Bruce Bochy's going to have a chat with the umpire in all likelihood. He's going to argue with the umpire, and Bruce Bochy's probably going to be upset. But that's going to go down as a very good play by Polanco. That goes the Mariners' way. Bruce Bochy's calling for another umpire to come over here. Maybe he's trying to argue that Polanco went out of the baseline, but Polanco kind of dove out of the way. But he evaded the tag the whole way. Yeah, Polanco's on the baseline the whole way, but his body does go out of the baseline, but that's because he was avoiding a tag. And here comes Cal Raleigh with 2 on and nobody out. So it all stands. Mariners have 2 on, first and second with no one out. That's an incredible play. That should have been routine the whole way. But now Cal Raleigh has a chance to break this thing open here in the bottom of the 6th. Needs a much-needed run support here. First pitch to Cal. Inside. Ooh, called a strike. That was well inside, but umpire called it a strike. 0-1. Tough break there for the Mariners. Especially on a good hitter such as Cal. So that does go down as an E3. Next pitch to Cal is way further inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Smoke down the right field line. Foul. Early on the curveball. It's a barbecue fish fry and weenie roast all 1-1. What the hell? So one ball and 2 strikes to Cal. Cal homered in 3 straight. Homered today as well. So that was his 3rd game. Hoping to get another one. The 1-2. Well inside, and did it hit him? It hit Cal. The bases are loaded. That hurt Cal. He went down, but it hits him nonetheless. So the bases are now loaded. A single, an error, and a hit by pitch. Loads the bases up with nobody out for Randy Arozarena. Oh, I thought I could hit him on the knee. Hits him on the front foot. Right on the guard, thankfully. Curveball got away from him. I thought it was gonna be a wild pitch. But even better. Bases loaded, and here comes Mike Maddox. Pitching coach for the Rangers out to talk with Nathan Eovaldi, and the Mariners have a chance to break it open even further. Arozarena, first time up, lined out hard. Holby Milner is now warming up. He locked down last time he was up for the Mariners, or for the Rangers, I should say. Against the Mariners, he locked him down. Holby Milner. And a spot for Randy to hit another grand slam this homestand. Arozarena, 9 hits so far on the season, 7 of them for extra bases. Struck out his last time up. First pitch to him is taken for a strike at the knees. 0-1. 5:30 my time. I'm eating some of my chicken soup for dinner. Nice. So that'll be about in half an hour. 0-1 to Randy. Here it comes. Swinging a foul. So quickly 0-2. Luke Raley on deck. You got to cash in at least one here. Don't let the Rangers get away with those mistakes. Don't bring in a pinch runner for Cal. No way. Not this early. And the 0-2. Swinging a foul ball. Was able to get just a piece of that one. Stays alive 0-2. Yeah, you never want to bring a pinch runner in for Cal Raleigh so long as this game is still in the 6th. They got plenty of ball left to play. And he's the catcher. So whoever goes in for him has to be the catcher. If he was DHing, sure, but he's not, unfortunately, in this spot. And the 0-2. Swinging a ground ball to the third baseman. Foul. Just foul. If it stayed fair, that likely would have scored Julio. But it drifted foul, so Randy Arozarena stays alive. 0-2 on the day. 0-2 count here with the bases loaded and nobody out. Infield is in for the Rangers. Even a sac fly would do it. The 0-2. Outside. Good take there on a high and outside fastball. 1-2 now to Randy Arozarena. Big spot here for the Mariners. Got to cash in. And the 1-2. High, ball 2. Count evens up. Like I hit on his foot? Yeah, but it was on the guard. On his guarded foot. So he's fine. He's not injured. It just hit him. And it wasn't a fast pitch. The 2-2. Oh, it hit him! Did it hit him? Yes, it did! That's gonna work! And the Mariners tack on a run on a hit by pitch. I'll take that any day. 3-1. Pass the baton. Of all the hits, Randy Arozarena up near the elbow, maybe the hand, on his forearm, his left forearm. Yeah, not a bad hit by a wild ball, no. It wasn't a bad hit. It was a slow pitch anyway, like a 70-something mile per hour curveball. Definitely never feels good, but you'll take that base, and Randy Arozarena reaches. And Evaldi's day is done. Rangers go to the bullpen, bring out Hobie Milner to face 2 lefties. As they play Green Day in the stands, my favorite band. Playing Boulevard of Broken Dreams. So the Mariners manufacturing runs however they can, and it's working out. So the Rangers having a tough inning. On defense, the missed tag. So that's an E3, and then the 2 hit by pitches. Don't think gift horse in the mouth? Exactly. So, of all these done, 5+ innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 3 strikeouts, no walks, 89 pitches. Here comes Hobie Milner, who will face Luke Raley, the lefty. So, lefty-lefty matchup here. And let's see if Mariners can get more. Would love to get 1 or 2 more at the very least. But this guy's yet to give up an earned run. But for his sake, first pitch to Raley is swing and a miss. Well over the directly over the middle of the plate. Because this guy has a crazy sweeper. So 0-1, bases loaded, nobody out. So 5, 6, and 7 for Milner at the very least. And the 0-1 is down low, 1-1. I want to bring in Donovan Solano. Doesn't look like they are there. Maybe stick with Tellez. Luke Raley 0 for 8 against lefties this year so far. Let's crack that open right now. The 1-1 as it lags. So give me a second. Is tiptoes down the line, throws home, and Raley gets the first in time. So 1 out now as the throw went to home. So Polanco's out at the plate, but the bases remain loaded. So good play by Jake Berger to corral that. Let me refresh my stream just so it because it was skipping a little bit. And here comes Rowdy Tellez. Never mind. Dan Wilson's going to his bench, and here comes Donovan Solano, a righty. So Donovan Solano replacing Rowdy Tellez in the first baseman spot. Would love for Donnie Barrels here to barrel one. Batting 111 on this season so far, so not great, but he was a key part in that 9th inning comeback against the Astros in Game 3 of that series. Got the leadoff single. So Mike Maddox out to talk to Hobie Milner. And Nagashioka staying out there for a little bit. And here comes Donovan Solano with a chance to break this ball game open. Would love to see Donovan Solano get a fly ball here. Just something, anything that gets the Mariners a run. Or even multiple. Mariners struggle with runners in scoring position. First pitch to Solano is outside ball one. Hey, even a walk would work. Don't force anything. You don't need to force a hit because there's nowhere to put them. Make the pitcher mess up if he has to. And the 1-0 to Solano. Swung on, fouled. That had some air to it that more than likely could have dumped in. 1-1. And the 1-1 to Solano is down low, 2-0. Got to sweat a little bit as a pitcher coming into that situation. No outs at first. Down 2 runs and base loaded. Oh, yeah. No, you got to be sweating. You got to lock it in. But the only good thing you can say is, hey, there's force outs at every base. 2-1 to Solano. Cracked. Foul down the line. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Mariners 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position so far today. The Rangers 0 for 5. This would be a big spot today, big talking point today. No matter how this game goes with runners in scoring position. Would love to get the hit here. Infield is in, I think. And the 2-2 swung on foul down the right field line. Stays alive. Good one to Spoil. It was just at the knees. So in all likelihood, strike 3. Bruce Bochy watching on from the Rangers dugout. Got the Rangers to their first world championship in franchise history. And the 2-2. Outside, full count. Nowhere to put them. Bags are packed. A walk brings in another run with Miles Mastrobuoni on deck. He singled his last time up. And then ended up getting caught stealing back in the bottom of the 5th. And the 3-2. Swing and a miss at an inside fastball. Or slider, sweeper. So Solano strikes out. Good pitch there. Throws a change. It was a changeup. Here comes Miles Mastrobuoni. Solano early on it, but way out in front. Yeah. Here comes Miles Mastrobuoni. He had a single his first time up. Like to get him some RBIs here. First pitch to him is sweeper in there for a strike. Would love another one here. Thankfully, we already cashed in this inning on the hit by pitch from Randy Arozarena. But given the way the Mariners have played all season, you're lucky to get that one. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Yeah, lefty is tough against this guy. He locked down every lefty last time he came up against the Mariners in game 1 of this series. Quickly 0-2 as Milner steps off. Would love to get the hit here. Cal Raleigh at third. Julio at second and Randy at first. Or what am I talking about? Julio already scored. And the 0-2. Swing and a foul tip. So 2 strikeouts from Milner. Ends the inning, leaves the bases loaded, but the Mariners get one more. Fortunately, and we go to the top of the 7th. Mariners up 3-1. Would have liked more, but you'll take the 1 run as long as your bullpen can lock it down. Carlos Vargas should be coming out for the Mariners. But nonetheless, the Mariners extend their lead. Golden opportunity wasted. Yeah, I'm glad we got at least one, but man, you really had to get more there, especially with the righty and Solano. He's had a tough year so far, but man. Exactly. They did have a very legit shot to put the game out of reach. At least for the time being, but now they're within 2, so Rangers are still very much in this game. All right, so here comes Carlos Vargas. 5, 6, and 7 for the Rangers coming up. But maybe that one run could prove pivotal. Here comes Carlos Vargas. 7th appearance, 8 2/3 innings, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks, and 1 walk. First pitch to Josh Young is a swing bouncer for Dylan Moore. Throws onto first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ground ball chopped over Vargas' head. Dylan Moore was able to charge it and make the play pretty easily. 1 pitch, 1 down. Oh yeah, absolutely. There was potential to absolutely just bust it wide open. But as long as the pitchers can lock it down, as here comes Dustin Harris. First pitch to him is outside on the sinker. Harris homered back in the 2nd inning, which is the Rangers' lone run off Logan Gilbert. His first home run of the season and first hit of the season. And the 1-0 is skied into left field. Randy Rosarena tracking it into foul territory. Not quite in foul territory, but he makes the catch anyway. 2 down. So 2 quick outs for Vargas. A ground out to second base and a fly out to left field. And here's Jake Burger, responsible for the 1 run scored in the previous inning. And the first pitch to Burger is swung on foul on an inside fastball. He doubled his last time up and was stranded at third back in the 5th. Yeah, Jake Burger missed the tag on Polanco, and that run ended up coming around to score on the hit by pitch to Randy Rosarena. And the 0-1 to Burger from Vargas is swung on fouled. Same spot on an inside fastball, down 0-2 now. As the Rangers bullpen is warming with a righty, Jacob Webb. No relation to Logan Webb of the Giants. And the 0-2 to Burger. Way up and in. I don't know exactly what it hit, but it hopefully didn't hit Burger. It went right past Cal's glove. Just ran away from him. Thankfully, it didn't hit Burger, because if it did, that's a base runner. Scary pitch for Burger to see thrown at him. Still 1-2 now. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss at the slider. A beautiful slider in the other batter's box, and Vargas has a quick 1-2-3 inning. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. Mariners leading 3-2, or 3-1, sorry. Vargas fries that Burger. He cooks him to perfection. Seventh inning stretch. Yep, there we go. Mariners trying to finish up this ball game relatively handily, trying to finish up a sweep of the Texas Rangers and get back to 500 on the season. Love the cooking analogies. Yeah, that was a pretty good one, especially for burger. So Mariners with another opportunity to get some runs coming up here as they're going towards the bottom of the order. So it'll be Dylan Moore, J.P. Crawford, and Julio Rodriguez to come up after Miles Mastroboni struck out on 3 pitches to end the bottom of the 6th inning. So it looks Webb is now out for the Rangers. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting. Hey, sounds like a good movie, though. As long as you enjoyed it and it was funny, man. Hells yeah. So here comes Dylan Moore. Face Jacob Webb. First pitch to Demo is outside, ball 1. Oh, I see. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike at the knees, another breaking ball. And the 1-1 to Demo is swung on out to left field. It's got a chance. It's drifting out, and Dustin Harris makes a great catch out there as he crashes against the left field fence. 1 down. Dylan put a charge into that one, but Dustin Harris stayed with it the whole way out in left field. Made a great catch running into the wall. So here comes J.P. Crawford. His second time up. 0 for 2 in the day so far with Julio up next. First pitch to J.P. Crawford is in there for a strike at the knees. The 0-1 to JP. Swung on foul down the right field line. And the 0-2 to Crawford is swung on foul. At an up and away fastball. They're showing a Gabe Spire stats in the months of March and April. Apparently, Gabe Spire, with a minimum 30 innings, has the lowest ERA at .26 in MLB history from a reliever in the months of March and April. Very impressive stuff. He's that good. Early on in the year, and the 0-2 pitch to Crawford is outside. William Hurt's character was a pill-popping psychiatrist with an extremely dark and morbid sense of humor, and it's the funniest character to me. Everyone has their own sense of humor, yeah. Sure, I can get down with that. Depending on the kind of jokes, you know what I'm saying? And the 1-2 to Crawford. Check swing, and he went around. So JP strikes out. He's not too happy about it. 2 down. And here comes Julio. Tough day for JP Crawford out there at the plate. Breaking ball really fooled JP. Rode in on him. It actually hit him in the foot. So had he not gone, it was going to be a hit by pitch. Instead, it's a strikeout. Here comes Julio, 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles up the middle. First pitch to Julio is outside, fastball. Julio came around to score on that hit by pitch earlier. He was the one that scored that run. And the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Good breaking ball at the knees. The 1-1 to Julio. Swing and a miss. Same pitch. Inside that time, another breaking ball. Looked to be a changeup or a splitter. Something that really doesn't die until the last second. Julio calls time. So nobody on. 2 outs, 1-2 count to J-Rod. Mariners leading 3-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Looking to sweep the Rangers in their first 3 meetings this season. And after this, the Mariners go on the road to face the Reds, who have been scorching hot lately. The 1-2 to Julio is swung on down the left field line. Young picks it clean. He throws over to first base in time to retire the inning. So 1-2, 3, 7th. Mariners lead at 3-1, and we go to the 8th. Not sure who's going to come out this next inning. Hopefully it's somebody good, if not Vargas again. Would like to see Vargas again. He had a really quick outing back in the 7th. Might as well bring him out for another one. No point in not. Apologies. Yeah, no, it sucks. Tough inning there. But that's Mariners for you. Unless they're bringing in Trent Thornton, which I don't know if I like that or not. Long break here between innings. Here we are. Let's see who'll be pitching the top of the 8th for the Mariners. It's going to be Trent Thornton is now out. First pitch is missing up and away. So Kyle Higashioka, 8, 9, and 1. So 8, 9, and 1. So Higashioka, next pitch to him is swung on, grounded out to the third baseman. Mastrobuoni throws on to first. Strong throw in time, 1 down. Here comes the switching center fielder, Leody Taveras now. So 2 pitches, 1 out. And then Jock Peterson will be next. And then Corey Seager will have a chance for an at-bat should anybody reach. So Donovan Solano now is at first base. I should have mentioned that earlier, but didn't. First pitch to Taveras. He shows bunt. Pops it in the air, foul. Taveras, fly out and a pop out in the second and the fifth inning, so he's 0 for 2 in the day so far. Batting from the left side being the switch hitter. And the 0-1 pitch is taken for a strike on the outside edge, 0-2. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Coming in with a clean slate of a view of a team, it does make it a lot easier. And the 0-2 to Tavares, swing and a miss at a fastball, takes him out on 3 pitches. 2 down. Good pitch by Trent Thornton to go right on after him. But yeah, a lot of Mariners fans are very pessimistic about this team, especially with certain issues and the lack of offseason moves. But it's good to see someone see the team at face value, what they got now, and see how they're doing. Here comes Jock Peterson. Takes a fastball up and away. Peterson 0 for 2 or 3. I think this is fourth. This might be his fourth time up. Batting lefty. Yeah, 0 for 3, Jock Peterson. 0 for 20, on an 0-25 stretch. The 1-0 to him is swung on and missed. So 1 ball and a strike now to Jock Peterson. The 1-1 to Jock. Inside 2-1. Jock Peterson having a really tough year and in a serious slump right now. Like I just mentioned, 0 for 25 in his last 25 at-bats. Facing a 2-1 count here to Trent Thornton. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. 2-1 is outside. 3-1. You don't want to walk him here because he's been a tough hitter. Just having a tough time because Corey Seager is on deck. Munoz is warming up. You'll have 2 lefties coming up, or 3 lefties right now. And Peterson, Seager, and Smith. And the 3-1 pitch is right down the middle, fouled off. 3-2 now to Peterson. Exactly. Inconsistency has been our biggest issue. But if we can get consistent, then we're fine. And Peterson calls time. Last year was our biggest problem with inconsistency. We started off red hot, and going into the All-Star break and around that area, we were 10 games up in the American League West Division standings, and we blew it and missed the playoffs. We had a bad back half of the season. Payoff pitch to Peterson. Here it comes. Foul. Foul's a strike at the knees. So he stays alive for another pitch. Corey Seager, a very dangerous left-handed hitter on deck. Long hold report in the 3-2 again. Ground ball right to Solano. Takes it himself. Out number 3. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Mariners up 3-1. Thornton with a beauty of an inning. And goes 1-2-3. Beautiful outing by Trent Thornton. Way to lock it down. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I do feel like the Mariners, see the problem with the Mariners, they have potential. They have absolute potential to do it, but they just can't execute. They have the names, they have some of the stars, and they absolutely fantastic pitching rotation, but they can't perform a lot of the time. So it was very rare to see like a 9-run game like we did last night. It was very rare to see that from them, and it was a breath of fresh air. It's always incredible to see a comfortable win from a Mariners ball game, because those don't come often. It feels like a game that you know you have full control over in all aspects of the ball game. Stream's lagging. Yay. They were showing a promotion, but I don't plan on going to that game. There we go. That was hanging from my headset. Here comes Mitch Garver. He's going to pinch hit for who? He's going to pinch hit for Cal? Oh, he's batting for Polanco. That's right. There's a lefty on the mound now. Okay. Mitch Garver comes in for Garcia, which kind of prevents Polanco from batting against lefty pitchers and batting from the right side because he's been having a little bit of side problems. So Mitch Garver comes into the DH spot. And let's see what he can do against Garcia here, the left-handed pitcher. First pitch to Garver is in there for a strike down the middle. Garver, who won the World Series with the Rangers back in 2023, then signed a 2-year deal with the Mariners. Garver, thought to be a big acquisition, has had a rough going so far in his 2 years as a Mariner. And the 0-1 pitch is swing and a miss. Had a breaking ball in the corner, 0-2. Mariners have already secured this series, but you would love to get the sweep here, and they're in prime position to do so. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on a fouled to the backstop. On back-to-back changeups from Garcia. Would like another run or two for Munoz. 0-2 to Garver is swung on, fouled back. So it's going to be Garver, Cal Raleigh, and Arozarena. And the 0-2 to Garver. Into right field for a base hit, so a leadoff single by Mitch Garver. So a leadoff base runner for the Mariners. Good piece of hitting by Garver. On an outside fastball. Just strokes it into right, going the opposite way. And here comes Cal Raleigh, batting from the right side, as he is a switch hitter. And then Randy Arozarena up next. First pitch to Cal, swing and a miss at a changeup, down and away. Would have clipped the strike zone had it been taken, but swung on and missed nonetheless. Cal Raleigh, 0 for 2 with a 2-run home run and a hit by pitch, or 1 for 2, sorry, with a home run and a hit by pitch. And the 0-1 to Cal, another swing and a miss of that changeup, filthy changeup. That's down and away. So just like Garver, Cal falls quickly 0-2. Oh, 2. Down and away. In the dirt. 1-2. You can irate when people take your spot. Can't blame you, dude. And the 1-2 to Cal. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Cal strikes out swinging for the first out. The lefty Garcia having complete will with that changeup. Here comes Randy Arozarena. Cal looks back up at the replay and shakes his head. So 1-on-1 out for Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 in the day, but drove an RBI with a hit by pitch, swings and misses at the changeup, down and in. On the corner. Strike 1. And then 1-0 to Arozarena, swing and a miss, a down and in changeup. So far, Garcia has gotten ahead 0-2 on these 3 straight batters. And the 0-2 to Randy. Up and away, ball one. This should be due for a hit in his next at-bats. Hopefully. Hopefully they'll come in the Reds series. This Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And the 1-2 is down low. At least I believe, are we playing tomorrow or is tomorrow an off day? Tomorrow's an off day for the Mariners. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday against the Reds. Castillo, Miller, and Wu will be pitching. And Randy calls for time on the 2-2 pitch. As Garcia was set. Two-two to Rosarena. Smacked on the right field line, foul. Went chasing at a down and away breaking ball, but was able to get a piece of it and put a charge into it. But it leaked foul. Would have been extra bases had it stayed fair. Two-two to Randy. Swinging a high fly ball, popped him up. Can't find it, and it is going to fall into Garcia's glove. There was 4 Rangers that tried to make a play on it, and Garcia's the one that comes down with it, 2 down. So here comes Luke Raley. So lefty-lefty matchup here. Raley 0 for 3. His last time up, he grounded into a force out. First pitch to him is inside, nearly hits him, ball 1. Like to see Raley get a charge into a lefty-lefty here, even though he has no hits against lefties so far this year. Like to see him get a charge into this one, get some insurance runs. And the 1-0 swung on foul. Garver at first after a leadoff single in a pinch hit situation. Rangers have struggled here at T-Mobile Park, 8-34 since 2020. And the 1-1 to Big Luke, swinging a foul tip. So it goes to 1-2. And the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. So lefty-lefty matchup for Luke Raley, the 2-2. Swinging a number into left field, foul. Goes into the seats. Garcia now 20 pitches on this inning so far. Pretty taxing from a reliever, at least. Count remains 2-2. And here it comes. It is cracked. Little squibber down to the second baseman. Smith shovels it in time. Whoa. A nifty play by the second baseman, Josh Smith, who keeps the glove on it the whole way and shovels it to the first baseman, Berger, in time. And here comes Andres Munoz. He is 3 outs away from a series sweep as we go to the top of the 9th inning. Mariners lead 3-1. play for that second baseman. You said, yeah, he backhanded it and he kept his, because he didn't have time to field it with his glove hand because Rayleigh's a really fast runner, just shoveled it with his glove hand. Kind of lobbed it. It's lagging for me. Let's refresh. Here comes Andres Munoz. First pitch to Corey Seager is just misses, but's called a strike. Andres Munoz, 5 for 5 in save opportunities, and the 0-1 to Seager is swung on and missed, 0-2. 98 miles per hour paint on the upper outside corner. And the 0-2 to Corey Seager is down and in, ball 1. Respect inventive base play. Oh, yeah, no, I can respect any defensive play. That's just very spectacular. I love defense. I think defense is incredible in baseball. Some of the flashiest in all of sports. And the 1-2, swinging a line drive. Hot shot by J.P. Crawford. Throws on the first in time. 1 down. Great play by J.P. Crawford. The ball pretty much hits him square in the chest. Able to block it by his glove, pick it up, and throw plenty of time because Corey Seager isn't particularly quick. But a good swing by Corey Seager, unfortunately, goes right to the shortstop. Good fielded, well fielded on a hop to J.P. Crawford. Throws in plenty of time, and here comes Josh Smith, another lefty. So another defensive play in the 9th for J.P. Crawford. That definitely wasn't easy. Here's Josh Smith, 0 for 3 so far today. First pitch to him is up and high, up and away. 99 miles per hour, ball 1. And the 1-0 to Smith draws inside. So 2-0 now. And the 2-0 is lined into left field for a base hit. So Smith is now aboard as he shoots one to left field. And here comes Adolis Garcia. So Adolis Garcia has an opportunity now. And then Josh Young, should it go that far. So if middle fastball as Munoz tries to get back into the count, gives up a hit. Now it's crunch time. Mariners up by 2. Tying run is at the dish. First pitch to Garcia, runs inside, ball 1 on the fastball. Garcia 0 for 2 in the day, walked with a walk, a strikeout, and a ground out to second base. We'll have a ground ball to second base here, and the 1-0 pitch is high, 2-0. Oh boy, come on now. You got to get back into the count, Andres. Can't be wild here. And here comes J.P. Crawford to talk to Munoz, try to calm him down. Munoz is allowed back-to-back 2-0 counts. Would love a ground ball to Dylan Moore or J.P. Crawford here to turn 2. And go home with a series sweep. And the 2-0 pitch is on the corner for a strike. 99 mile per hour gets him back into the count, 2-1. The 2-1. Swinging a ground ball foul. So 2-2 now. So his brain smarts, creativity it takes to make a top-tier starting fielder baseman in MLB, especially at shortstop. Honestly, middle infield is extremely difficult. So shortstop, second base. Just honestly, infield in general is beautiful stuff. 1 out, 1 on, the 2-2. way high at 100. So a full count now. Tried to get him chasing way up, but it went inside. Way too high for Garcia to swing at as Garcia calls for time now. So full count now, 3-2 to Adolis Garcia. 1 on, 1 out, tying run in Garcia. Josh Smith at first base. Takes his lead. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Gets him with a slider. 2 down. Let's go. Let's go. Slowed him down that time, and he had him fooled. Senor Smoke gets Garcia swinging. And here comes Josh Young, the Rangers' hottest hitter so far this season, or at least at this very moment. And the Rangers are down to their final out. Young 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch is down and away. Ball 1. What's going on, JB55? You're coming in at a great time. Great spot. Rangers down to their final out of the ball game as the Mariners looking to get a sweep here. And the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss at that slider. 1-1. Andres Munoz goes right back to the slider, gets him to chase that time. 2 strikes away. Crowd getting into it. The 1-1 is low at 98, ball 2. Go M's, you best believe it. We are Mariners fans here. Seattle sports in general, but yeah, we're Mariners fans here. At least in the stream. Not all of us have our favorite team as the Mariners, but hey, it all counts the same. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the line, pulled foul. Dude, that swing made my heart sink. He pulled it. It made a loud sound, but went way foul. It was way over the middle of the plate, but he was early. Oh my goodness. That was a hanging slider. Munoz went to a knee, and I got worried. You don't want to throw that pitch again, because next time he won't miss it. Now they're down to their final strike. The 2-2. Got him on the corner, strike 3 called. 100 miles an hour to strike him out and sweep the Texas Rangers, and the Mariners win this ball game 3-1. On the lower rail, and Josh Young didn't like it, but he is caught looking, and the Mariners win this ball game. A beautiful homestand. Mariners finish this homestand with a record of 5-1, almost swept the entire homestand, if not for that extra innings loss against the Rangers, and they improved to 8-8 on the season. An absolutely pivotal win. You got to have it. You love to see it. Mariners go back to 500 on the season at 8-8, and they take the road onto Cincinnati, who's also been really, really hot, and they are now at 8-8 as well. But this is great. This is great. You love to see it. Mariners win this game 3-1 on some clutch hitting from Cal Raleigh. Got his 3rd home run in as many games, 3 straight games with a home run, and some mistakes by the Texas Rangers that proved useful, and an absolutely incredible pitching performance from Logan Gilbert and the bullpen as a whole. So what a statement win for the Seattle Mariners, and that's going to do it for today, folks. That is going to do it for today. Yeah. My throat is shot. I was sick at the start of this game, but now I'm doing all right. My throat's hurting from, talking so much. But what an absolutely fantastic win. The Mariners sweep away the Texas Rangers, as the Rangers were red hot going into the series, and they've lost 3 straight. Mariners have won 4 straight ball games. Now, Andres Munoz is the player of the game for the Mariners, locking it down, talking with Jen Mueller, the sideline reporter for the Mariners. And, yeah, wow. Put the triple digits on him to close this ball game out. And, yeah, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. I'm going to head on out of here. Enjoy the rest of my Sunday afternoon after an absolutely fantastic Mariners win, a classic Mariners win. And yeah, appreciate y'all coming out here. It means a hell of a lot. All the new faces that showed up, even for just a tiniest bit, it means all the world. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe as we do this as many Mariners games as possible. And miss our old boy, watch. I don't know how to pronounce that. Joaquim. Sarai called him the Executioner. That's a pretty badass nickname. But yeah. Forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'll be back here most likely on probably not Wednesday. It's gonna be a little bit before I'm back because Monday's no game. Tuesday I'm got class and Wednesday I have work. But we'll see. So in all likelihood, I will be back on Thursday. Or maybe not the series. It might be a long while before I'm back on stream just due to scheduling and whatnot. Let me check. Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be back until Friday night, it's looking like. So I'm going to be having the week off due to scheduling, at least from the streams. But this is a good one to have linger for a while. It means a lot you guys being here. Once again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. It means a hell of a lot.